Hi, I'm Grant Cain, assistant coach, linebackers, Coastal Carolina University, and this is tackling and turnover circuits.
Okay, tackling and turnover circuit falls underneath our coaching philosophies. We believe to be successful on defense, you've got to be great tacklers, you've got to be great at creating turnovers, and the only way to get better at that is to work it every day. Work it into your practice schedule. If you don't have a coaching philosophy, I sincerely urge you to try and develop one, try and build one. If you don't know what's important to you as a coach, it's going to be hard to clearly express what's important to your players. Now, when you're building your coaching philosophy, understand that it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It took John Wooden 16 years to win his first national championship. It took him a while to figure out exactly what he wanted his guys to know. Now, there's two components we need to look at when building our coaching philosophy: self-assessment and team assessment. Self-assessment is knowing your strengths or weaknesses, knowing what kind of coach you are. Are you a motivator? Are you a teacher? Are you a good communicator? And then we use the term 70-30 rule. Focus 70% of your time on your strengths and 30% of your time on your weaknesses. And you'll be more successful because you'll be using your strengths to your advantage. Understand what your values and core beliefs are so you can pass those on to your players. If you have good self-awareness and good self-assessment, that'll spark great self-confidence in yourself as a coach. Second component is team assessment. Know your guys. Know your players. Know your team. What are their motivations? What motivates them to play for you? What motivates them to play the game? What are their values? What are their backgrounds? What are their learning strategies? Take the time to get to know them, and it'll improve communication, and it'll build trust. Now, our coaching philosophies. We want to be committed to the game first and foremost. As coaches, it's our job as teachers and ambassadors of the game to teach these guys what commitment to the game is all about. We want them to understand that the game doesn't know you're hurt. Okay? If they're at 30%, we want them to have the attitude that I can go out and beat that guy at 30%. He's going at 100%, I'm going at 30%, I can beat that guy. And the game doesn't know your age. You could be a freshman starting on the college roster, but you've been playing the game for years. You're a veteran of the game, so the game doesn't know your age. And the game doesn't know the situation. It doesn't matter if it's the first game of the year or the Super Bowl. The game doesn't care. It's the same as it's always been. And that's what makes it great. So we want our guys to be committed. And a lot of our guys, a lot of the guys we coach, some of them don't fully understand what commitment is. And they need to understand that it's black and white. You're either all in or you're all out. And that's what commitment's all about. Also, we want our guys to focus on the process. Look at yourself as a coach when you're building your philosophy and say, am I coaching, am I focusing, am I a process-oriented coach, or am I a result-oriented coach? Nothing wrong with either one. Here at Coastal, we want our guys to be focused on the process, to get better every day. Get 1% better every single day at every drill they do, at every scheme we draw up on the board and try to learn. We want our guys to constantly compete. We want to develop our philosophies, to develop in our guys a competitive attitude. We believe that'll raise their intensity, raise their focus. It'll breed that competitive nature inside them so that they want to win in everything they do. And we develop competitive drills inside of practice to build that. Also, we believe that repetition builds confidence. The more they do something, the more confident they'll be, and the better they'll execute it on game day. Believing in yourself is an intangible talent, and it must be developed. And it's our jobs as coaches to do that. Lastly, our philosophy is that we want to finish in everything we do. Finish the drill, finish practice, finish the game, finish what you start in class, finish any life situation. Anything you took the time to start, we want to finish it. And those are the things that are core beliefs in our coaching philosophy.